Hi everyone, my name is Ian and you're watching Big Rock Media. Sitting behind me is a 2001 Ford F-250 Super Duty Lariat long bed two-wheel drive with a legendary 7.3 liter diesel engine. This truck was designed to do work, and it still is doing work to this day. So what I have for you today is a journey back in time. What was a luxury pickup truck like back in 2001? After all, this Lariat model behind me was the most luxurious F-250 you could buy 20 years ago. There was no higher trim level. You didn't have Platinum, King Ranch, and Limited like you do today. So let's take a look at the incredible luxury amenities of this 2001 F-250. In looking at the original window sticker for this truck, which I still have, this truck was $35,000. Now keep in mind, that was back in 2001. If we convert that to today's dollars, it's around $52,000 to $53,000. So what kind of luxury did you get back in 2001? So what I'm going to do is take you on a tour of the inside and the outside of the truck, show you the incredible luxury features of this Supreme Lariat from 2001, and take you on a journey back in time and see what people expected of a luxury truck 20 years ago. So without further ado, let's get started on the tour. Let's start here at the front by talking about the grille and the front bumper. So with the Lariat, you got chrome. And back in the day, and I guess still today for some people, chrome is a sign of luxury. If you got the lower level trim levels of this truck, you didn't get any chrome. Now, keep in mind, I did just replace this grille because the old one was faded. I got this grille on eBay for like $100. But look how good condition the bumper still is. The chrome still shines up really nice. The other luxury feature that will blow you away on the front of this truck is the fog lights. So it has fog lights. Now they don't really do anything and they're faded and they hardly have any light at all, but that's not the point. The point is that it was a luxury feature that you got fog lights on your 2001 F-250 Lariat, so you could light up your way through the fog. The next luxury feature I want to point out is this two-tone paint. Now you had to pay extra for this. You didn't just get this with your F-250, no. You had to pay extra to get the gold two-tone paint. And let me tell you, back in 2001, this was the ultimate sign that you had made it. If you had a two-tone truck with gold on the bottom, everybody knew that your ranch or your farm had been successful. Another incredible luxury feature of this truck are the running boards. You just didn't get running boards on all these trims. So if you wanted to actually be able to step into your truck without having to use a stool, you better ante up and get the Lariat or one of the trim levels with the running boards, because you just didn't get that on your basic truck. Let's take a look at the wheels. I mean, these are polished aluminum wheels. I'm not going to call them chrome wheels, although maybe they were 20 years ago, but look how nice they've polished up. They're actually still in pretty good shape. You also got these hubcap covers. These pop off to expose the bolts, but I don't think you got that on the lower level trims. You probably got some sort of other wheel. So having these, polished aluminum wheels was really a high-end feature. Here's some other incredible luxury features I wanted to show you. You have a sliding rear window, and you have a cargo light and a high mounted brake light up at the top. That's pretty luxurious. I don't know about you. Now, one feature you did not get, I'm sorry to say, was the damp tailgate. That didn't exist back in 2001. Ow. Another luxury feature on the outside is extendable tow mirrors. Now, disregard the fact that they're kind of hard to pull out and they're a little bit faded. Disregard that. But the fact is, you got towing mirrors. Now, you had to pay extra for this, which means that you had made it in life. But yes, you got really nice towing mirrors for your $35,000, which is actually very useful, all joking aside. Now, no, I'm not doing this to take a selfie of myself, but I want you to notice something here. You see this little symbol here in the mirror? That's the heat symbol. Yes, you had heated mirrors on your 20-year-old Ford Super Duty truck. Now, what this allows was that it would clear the mirror off from condensation or fog on cold mornings. There's not actually a button in the truck to activate it, but I believe they come on when you turn on the heater and the climate control system. Alright, so now for the pièce de résistance. Let's go inside the truck and show you the incredible luxury amenities that this Lariat actually had. So coming into the truck, you will be greeted by a warm reception of tan leather. And it even says Lariat right on the seats. I mean, that is a beautiful thing if I've ever seen it. The seats are perforated for extraordinary comfort. However, they're not heated or ventilated. Another incredible luxury feature here is the lumbar adjustment. Now, disregard the fact that it doesn't work and doesn't do anything on this truck because it's broken. But the fact is, it had lumbar support. How many trucks had that back then? That was pretty luxurious. You also had a power seat. Now, the whole seat wasn't power. This part, the back is still manual. But you could go back and forth. It still works. And you could adjust the angle of the seat here, and you could lift up and down the whole thing with the power, which I think is really awesome. You just didn't get that on a normal truck. Now, I was showing you the fog lights earlier. Here's how you turn them on. You actually pull this switch out here to turn them on. It took me like a month to figure out how to turn them on. Stepping into the back of this extended cab truck, you'll notice the luxury feature is this cargo net here, which is very, very useful for storing things like front license plates that you're supposed to have on. Another luxury feature I should mention is adjustable headrests. Trimmed in beautiful tan leather, the headrest goes up and down for your driving comfort. Continuing the tour of the luxury features of this incredible automobile, you have intermittent windshield wipers on this truck. Now, you just didn't get that on a normal F-250. You had to pay extra for that, those intermittent wipers. Cruise control. You notice here that the cruise control has actually Braille on it. So if you were driving as a blind person, which I highly recommend doing, you could definitely use your cruise control even if you were completely blind. You notice that a different texture on the reset button to the coast button. Not only is that a safety feature, but that's a luxury feature. Airbag. It had driver and passenger airbags. Pretty luxurious. Overdrive. You know that it's a luxury vehicle when you see that overdrive button, and it's very satisfying to push that for some reason. Here's another luxury feature on the interior. It has an automatic down driver's side window. Now, it doesn't go automatically up, and the passenger side is not automatic, but hey, you still got that auto down on the driver's side. So when you roll up to a Wendy's drive-thru, you have no delay in getting your window down to place your order. Now, coming over here to the infotainment, this is very state-of-the-art infotainment. Even today, I would say this is very, very high-tech. You had a CD player, and notice that they told you that this is for a disc. So don't try to put a floppy drive in here. This is for disc only. Another very interesting feature is that if you can see here, it has a phone button. So you could get a car phone in this truck. Now, I don't have the car phone, which is devastating. I really wish I had it. But yeah, I don't have the car phone. Don't be confused. It's not Bluetooth. I don't think Bluetooth was invented 20 years ago. Notice that you have a cassette deck. So when you want to listen to your Garth Brooks rolling down your country road, you can definitely put that in here with your cassette. And you can set your bass and treble right here as well. It has a button for Dolby noise cancellation. As we know, that's a luxury feature. The truck has air conditioning. Now, if you want air conditioning, you can't select where the air comes out because that would just be crazy luxury. I don't even think a Mercedes S-Class has that feature. This truck has not only the storage here in the dual door compartments for storing your various items, but you also had 2 cup holders here. But please do notice that it's for soft cups only. So if you put a hard cup in here, you may break the truck. Mine hasn't broken yet, but we'll find out because I'm definitely breaking the rule here by using a hard cup. You've got 2 cup holders here and 2 more here, which is very, very luxurious. You also have a center storage console. That's another luxury feature because on a base work truck, you wouldn't get this at all for an armrest. You'd just have this empty seat here with probably some sort of very rough stitching on it. Another incredible luxury feature on this Lariat truck is that you get this display up here. And what you can see is you can view your miles per gallon, your miles to empty. Disregard the fact that that's completely wrong and terribly inaccurate. Disregard that. You also have outside temperature, which is also inaccurate, but hey, you have it. You can turn the display off if this bothers you at night when you're driving to the roundup. You can also change from miles to kilometers. So if you cross into Canada while towing your cattle trailer, you can make sure to check the temperature in centigrade. So we'll switch this back here and notice the excellent mileage that this luxurious truck gets you. You have sunglass storage up here. It's a round oval because Ford likes ovals. You have a light, a cab light, which you can turn on individually, these reading lights, which is very luxurious. You can see here the passenger seat is also adorned in perforated tan luxurious leather with the Lariat badge here, so you know that you have made it in life and you bought the Lariat package, not the lowly XLT or XL farm truck. Another luxury feature that you got when you got this truck was an opening rear door. Now you may be thinking, well, of course it opens. Well, actually a lot of older trucks with extended cabs, you could not open the rear door. Now disregard the fact that you cannot open this really from if you're sitting back here, because in order to open it, you have to first somehow climb up and open the front door. Disregard that fact because that's not very luxurious. Now another incredible feature I want you to take note of is that you might think, oh, this window doesn't open, but you would be very, very wrong. If you squeeze this, this is a vent window. So when you invite all your Cuban friends over to ride in the back of your extended cab Super Duty and they want to light up some cigars, you can definitely vent that smoke out right here, no problem. Here's that sliding rear window I mentioned. So again, when your Cuban friends are smoking their Cuban cigars, you can definitely vent that smoke out. The passenger seat also has adjustable lumbar support, and you can see on this one, unlike the driver's side, which doesn't work, the passenger side still works. You can see it here going in and out for ultimate comfort of your passengers. Another luxury feature that you got with the Lariat was that you had rear speakers in addition to the front speakers. You might be thinking, well, of course it has 4 speakers, but no, you would be wrong. A lot of the base trucks back then did not have rear speakers. So the fact that your passengers could enjoy your Garth Brooks and George Strait music while driving to the cattle roundup was a very luxurious thing. I also want you to take note that the floor mats spell out Lariat. So no, you did not get some lowly, crappy floor mats from an XL model. When you step into this truck, you know that you have made it and you see the Lariat floor mat on the floor here. But I have one luxury feature to top them all. And this seriously is what sets this truck apart from all of them. Look at this luxurious real wood. Doesn't that sound and look like real wood right there? Real wood trim that you got. That's the only part of the whole truck because again, we don't want to get too crazy here. But yes, when you rest your arm on this hard plastic door sill, you can rest assured knowing that you have wood trim here on your door. Another feature you got was power mirrors. You just didn't get that on any truck. You had to get the Lariat trim level to get that. Alright, so I know I've been a little bit sarcastic in this video, but the truth is I love this truck. Everything from the 7.3 liter indestructible Powerstroke engine to the long 8-foot bed and just the workhorse nature of this thing. 7.3s like this are incredibly desirable and I can't drive this thing anywhere without someone offering to buy it for me. While this was considered a luxury truck back in the day, nowadays this level of equipment would come on an XL or XLT truck, a much more basic model. That shows just how far the pickup truck market has come and just how far consumer demand has come as well. Of course, GM and Dodge had their own versions back around the turn of the century. Let me know down in the comments below which is your favorite. Please subscribe and stay tuned because I have a lot more videos planned on the 7.3 Ford. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please subscribe and please hit the thumbs up button. Those are the ways you can support my channel. I also have a Patreon link down below if you're interested in doing that. Thanks again for watching. Ride safe, drive safe. See you out on the trail, see you out on the road, see you on the next video. Thanks.